Thank you very much for coming to Theater Adult. How are you all doing? Yeah, this is a very special show to me. I love musical theater. Round of applause if you were at any time or presently a theater kid. Okay, good. When did your dreams die?
High school.
High school. Okay, what was the last show you did?
Last show I did was Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde. And who did you play?
The mean saleswoman. That's how
The mean saleswoman. Okay, is that I forget, I don't know.
Take your break.
Courtney, take your break. Do they have a song? Or is that just a line? It's a famous line.
Her boss is like, it may be perfect for a blonde, but I'm not that blonde. And then she like pushes me off the stage.
Oh.
I gave her a bad deal.
You gave her a bad deal.
Yeah.
Okay, is that the part that you wanted?
I wanted to be Elle Woods.
Oh my God, really? Okay, so tell me, how did they announce the cast at your school? Was it an email or did they put up a physical list?
Physical.
Physical.
Yeah.
And how did you take it?
Sad.
Sad. Did you pretend to drop into a bend and snap, knock out the girl that got it? So the big line, what's the famous line?
What? What do you mean?
You said the salesperson has a famous line?
She goes,
She sings a bit.
Courtney, take your break.
Courtney, take your break. You say that line?
Said to her.
Sent to it. We got, I think, the L up here in the front row who knows the whole show.
This is high school.
This is high school. How long ago was high school?
How long ago was high school? 13 years.
13 years. You hear that long pause? They were like, maybe I'll enter the industry again. I shouldn't be too honest about it yet. Do you know any of the L songs?
All of them.
You know all of them? Famously. What's one that you like that maybe you sing in the shower or whatnot?
The Legally Blonde remix.
The Legally Blonde remix. Would you like a chance to sing Elle Woods for us here today? Hey, come on stage, give it up. All right. Do you need the lyrics or do you got it?
Well, hold on. Well, so I can sing anything.
You can sing anything.
You want me to sing Legally Blonde for you?
Yeah, ideally. That's kind of the deal that we struck back there earlier. What would you rather sing? I mean, I think it'd be really good.
What if we did like the Legally Blonde, like the song was Take back the books and yeah.
Did you do this at the audition for Legally Blonde too? You said.
No, I tried to do Bend and Snap.
Oh, you tried to do Bend and Snap.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll do. Which one are we gonna do now? Let me introduce it.
Regular Legally Blonde.
Regular Legally Blonde. Fuck the remix. We're going original.
Yeah.
Give it up, Catherine doing Legally Blonde.
This is crazy. Okay. Take back the books and pack up the clothes. Clear out the room and pack up the key. Leave what's left of my dignity. Give me a call and just go. Chalk it all up to experience. They said I'd fail, but I disagreed. Who could say then where my path would lead? But now I know. Back to this. There's a lot of key changes. The shore, back to what I was before. Back where I'm known, back in my own very small pond. Laugh with my friends when I arrive. We'll drop the top and just drive. That's fine with me. Just let me be legally blonde.
One more time. The L we should have gotten. Give it up for Captain. Phenomenal. Give it up. Yeah. The hair was wrong, but it was a phenomenal performance. Okay, that was fun. I love that show. That's on my workout playlist. Legally Blonde, Bad Boy, all those. Yeah, that's my jam. Who's working out to musical theater? Yeah. All the people in the back who don't want to be seen. Who wooed? What's your name? Yeah. Hi. What?
T.
T?
I'm not gonna give you my full name.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, listen, I said, what do you work out to?
Oh, what do I work out to?
Oh, T, you volunteered before you figured this one out?
It's the finale. I'm trying to figure out the parentheses. It's the finale of the Temptations.
Of which musical?
Temptations.
Temptations, okay. Like the band? Like, is it jukebox?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't fucking count at all. That doesn't count at all. That's not musical theater, that shit. Yeah, okay, don't start a war here. That's why I like to find the little fights. That's what you guys know the drama going on. Patty Lupone apparently yelled at an audience member recently. I get to say that at every show, and it's always relevant. She went to a show called Messy White Gays, I believe it's called. And can you imagine at the show Messy White Gays, there was someone being messy in the audience? And it was a bachelorette party, and she said, don't ever go to the theater again. I don't think in this economy we can be telling that to people going to the theater right now, Patty Lupone. Okay. Did anyone ever do a production that maybe they shouldn't have, looking back on the political climate in 2025? Who said yes?
Yeah.
Yes, what is it?
Fiddler on the Roof.
Fiddler on the Roof. Why?
I'm Tevya, and I have blonde hair and blue eyes. So.
Oh, sure. It's like, you know how they do a gender swap? They do a Nazi version of Fiddler on the Roof. They were actually the oppressed ones. What grade are we talking?
Senior year.
Senior year of high school?
Yes.
Ooh, that's bad. Middle school's okay. There were no Jews, or you beat them all?
No comment.
Wow. And how was your Tevye? Did you? Let me ask you this: Did they add makeup? Did they add makeup? Did you Bradley Cooper, Fiddler on the Roof, your high school production?
I dyed my beard in the dressing room bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
To what? Like a dark color?
Yeah, brown.
Yeah. I don't know. I think, how are we feeling temperature-wise? Is it okay for a gent?
I'm not taking it.
No. Oh, I would never. If I'm on stage with you the whole time, be like, it's okay. Tell me about a bad production you saw.
My least favorite thing I've ever seen was Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace. Anyone here in the cast from Amazing Grace right now? What was bad about it?
I mean, it was on Broadway. It was about how the song Amazing Grace was written.
That's a whole musical? Holy shit, that should just be a Wikipedia entry at most. Maybe a song cycle collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can I tell you something? I think I know someone involved with that show. And I agree. Who is still doing theater? Who else is still doing theater in here? Yeah? College or out of college?
Graduated a year and a half ago.
Graduate, clap it up for this musical theater. That's the last applause you're gonna get for a while, so I want you to take it in. Where'd you go to school? NYU. Okay, which, yeah, okay. Which branch?
Steinberg Musical Theater.
Steinberg Musical Theater. Steinhardt.
Yeah.
Is that the one that replaced Cap 21?
I know so little about it.
You know so little about the NYU politics.
It's separate from Tisch. Yeah.
It's separate from Tisch. Okay, let's not bore these people with the NYU politics. Did you go during a bit of COVID, or
Yeah.
you did your freshman year of musical theater on Zoom? So talk to me about what Zoom musical theater class is like. Were you in your dorm room, like?
Actually, yes.
Yes?
My ballet bar was like my dresser.
Your ballet bar was your dresser, because NYU couldn't afford to send you an extra ballet bar.
Exactly. It was a lot of like over Zoom.
Like, just so everyone saw, it was just, by the way, how much is the tuition at NYU? $60,000. Did you get any of the money back from that year?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay, depending on who's paying it, sure. How's the career going? Tell me about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been producing a lot of stuff like here.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah.
Singing a lot.
I listen. That's the same route I took:
Here.
musical theater to producing to stand-up comedy, and then someday back to musical theater in your late 30s. It really is a beautiful journey. What's your go-to song?
Woo! Go-to song.
Sing it.
In my dreams.
In your dreams? What's that from again? From Anastasia? Would you, do you know that song? Would you be so kind as to come on stage and sing In Your Dreams from Anastasia? What's your name? Madison. Everybody give it up. In Your Dreams from Anastasia. Give it up for Madison.
They said I was found by the side of a road. There were tracks all around, and it recently snowed. In the darkness and cold, with the wind in the trees, a girl with no name and no memories but these. Rain against a window, sheets upon a bed, terrifying nurses whispering overhead. Call the child Anya, give the child a hat. I don't know a thing before that. Traveling the back roads, sleeping in the woods, taking what I needed, working when I could, keeping up my courage, foolish as it seems, at night all alone in my dreams, in my dreams. It's all real, and my heart has so much to reveal, and my dreams fade away, but I know it all will come back one day. Dream of a city beyond all compare is Paris, Paris. A beautiful river, a bridge by a square, and I hear a voice whisper, I'll meet you right there in Paris, Paris. You don't know what it's like not to know who you are, to have lived in the shadows and traveled this far. I've seen flashes of fire, heard the echo of screams, but I still have this faith in the truth of my dreams. In my dreams, it's all real, and my heart has so much to reveal, and my dreams seem to say, don't be afraid to go on, don't give up hope, come what may. I know it all will come back one day.
Name again? Incredible, incredible. And give it up for Adam Cole Klepper keeping us moving along. Yeah. Now you guys see why we did those fucking warm-ups at the beginning of the show, you know what I mean? We didn't do that in the beginning, and people would come up and be like, oh, it was a mess. So I want to get you guys ready to go. Anyone have any drama happen at their theater department? Anything, teacher fired, something chaotic? I heard a sound that sounded good. What was that back there?
Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Parish.
What level of theater are we talking?
So I'm currently in my senior year of my theater degree,
Congrats, where? Or you don't want to say?
Davidson College in North Carolina.
Okay, great. And what happened at Davidson College?
Well, we have a professor who directs plays very often too, and he has a reputation for
Being a great guy. He has a reputation for being really nice around women, and it's great. What's his reputation for?
making moves on students who just graduated right after their graduation day.
Yeah, like, are we talking like the second those caps go in the air, his pants are coming down? So, yeah, okay, so there's a reputation, but he hasn't gotten in trouble because it's like fair. I'm not saying for me, I'm just talking scholastically.
I agree in the sense that I think it's the like best of worst, right?
It's, yeah, if we need to rank the discretions, it's like, yeah, I guess this is the best.
Right after graduation, so
Yeah, I get it, it's immediately.
I guess that's what makes it pass. But there has been like I've heard 4 different people who have had the same type of stories.
Yeah. So when do you graduate?
It's upcoming May. So
Okay. So you're there, you're studying musical theater?
no, I'm studying just theater and economics. I'm having a double major.
Okay. Now, I think if your economics education was good enough, you'd know that theater was a bad second choice to be studying.
It's mainly because I still need my parents to love me after I graduate as a theater major.
Wow, that's known as conditional love, I guess. So your parents, they said to you, you can go to school for theater, but you got a double major.
Well, no, I got a full scholarship, so they're not paying for any of it.
Oh.
But I ended up liking theater more than anything else, so that was the
More than economics?
how boring Excel sheets are.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm doing this right now. That's why I'm losing money on the show, because I didn't do an Excel spreadsheet about how much it costs to have an opener and a guest and a pianist. Now, let me ask you this. I've never done this at a theater adult before, because frankly, it can make the mood a little weird. Do you got a monologue?
Do it!
Oh.
Yeah? Listen, the economics will make your parents love you. If you do this monologue, I'm gonna love you, okay? So go ahead and come up here. Do something for us. Can you do it? Make some applause. Get into the stage. Oh, I'm fucking excited about this. Okay, so tell me, what is this monologue from?
Okay. I do not remember anything of like something known, but I have a monologue from another unfortunate student-written show.
Okay, that's it. Okay, hold on. At least give us some like knowledge so we can know what the show is. Do you want a mic when you do the monologue, or do you want to do it solo?
Yes.
Okay, you do. Okay, so give us a quick synopsis of the show.
So, great. One of my great friends in our freshman year decided to write a musical about the 2008 financial crisis.
This is right up your fucking alley, dude! If you don't get this far, you gotta quit. Like, this is right in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I got the part because he was my roommate.
Let me tell you something. That's a preview for the real world.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell me what's set up the scene for us.
So this is, I don't remember names of the like firms or whatever, but this is one of the CEOs who are responsible for the whole collapse of the thing.
Okay.
Talking to a prostitute
Okay.
the night before he has to like go to the big PR meeting and like say we fucked up.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So we're about to see a monologue of the CEO talking to the sex worker before. It's okay. It's okay. Before
in my
we have to
defense-
tell everyone you fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. In my defense, that's how the character was.
Hey, that's fine. You're getting into character right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so please take center stage and fucking deliver this.
So, the first time I was circumcised, I was 11 years old. Early. I know. My parents had been debating about it for a good bit. They did not ask my opinion. I have been subjected to so many institutions, Katrina. And I am tired. I'm tired of corporations of the world. I'm tired of doctors and mailmen of the world. Second time I was circumcised. Was at 16. The first time, doctors had made a mistake of leaving the first left half open. So whenever I've had your mother and your aunt that night on 87, one of them thought I was circumcised. And the other thought my penis was 5 inches longer. Thank you.
One more time! Let me tell you something. Now that's a role you gotta get played by a Jew. For sure. Double circumcision. Can I ask, was it a comedy?
Yeah.
Okay, good, okay. You didn't want to go one more time for that. That's brave as fuck, my God. This is so nice. It was good to get to know you. One of the reasons I made the show, is to, as I said, to connect with my people, go back to the thing that I truly fell in love with performing, and it's also a chance for me to get to know some people that are kind of working in the industry today, and I'm really excited to welcome our guest here to sing "It's Possible" from Seussical the Musical. Please put your hands together, make it as loud as you fucking can for E. Henningsen, everyone.
Who did Seussical? Okay, great. I'm gonna need you to join in a couple times. Let's do it, Allie. This might be a pool like I've read of in books, connected to one of those underground brooks, an underground river that starts here and flows right under the bathtub, and then who knows, it's possible. Anything's possible. And the beat kicks in. It might go along down where no one can see, right under State Highway 203, right under the linens, right under the toes of Mrs. Ambrosio, who's hanging out clothes. It's possible. Anything's possible. This might be a river now, mightn't it be? Connecting the Gallagher's pool with the sea. Then maybe some fish might be swimming toward me. And now, I'm gonna read to you the stage directions from the libretto of Seussical the Musical. We are suddenly underwater. Strange fish appear. A water ballet begins. Fish, all shapes and sizes, wildly colored and wildly improbable. The fish dance and swoop through the water in a water ballet with JoJo. JoJo swims. JoJo dives. Now, if you sang in Seussical the Musical as a young person, I need you to do the Oz or the Beach Boy thing that's about to come up, okay? And I'm gonna show you the dance break I did when I was 12 years old. Here we go. It's possible, it's possible. Paddle turns. It's possible, it's possible. Then follows. Oh, the sea is so Musical.
Erika Henningsen, everyone. Make some noise. Put your hands together. Oh, now, Erika, you've done so many wonderful, incredible shows. I just saw you just in time. People know you from Has Been Hotel. But tell us about this, because I brought you up. You said it would be more fitting to bring you up as E. Henningsen, and why is that?
Yes, because I played this part when I was 12 years old, so I was a 7th grade girl. But they wanted to convince the audience that I was a boy playing JoJo in Seussical the Musical. So I am in the program, and I think we have a photo of it somewhere, as E. Henningsen.
Now, is the character supposed to be a boy?
It's gender fluid! JoJo! It could be anything!
Yeah, it's Dr. Seuss. It's like red fish, blue fish. It could be whatever.
It could
they don't
really...
go male fish, female fish, non-binary fish.
You're correct.
So now, was it just the name, or did they boy you up any other ways?
In many ways.
Do we have a? Oh, okay. I think we have one more even closer on that haircut. Oh, there we go. So where was this? Tell me about this. Production.
So this was at the Crossroads Theater in Walnut Creek. It was my first production with adults. That adult later was convicted of catfishing freshmen at the local community college.
Oh my gosh. He's teaching at a university now. So he was of catfishing freshmen. The Cat in the Hat, catfishing. That's one of those Dr. Seuss books that got discontinued big time. How was his performance, though?
He was great. He was really good.
Don't go any closer. I don't know how close we got the shot. That's okay. Was this one of your first big parts?
Yeah, this was my first big part, which is why I said I will Natalie Portman V for Vendetta bowl cut for you. I was taking it really seriously. There's another. I also tried to take on the mannerisms of a boy, but all that really meant to me was hands in the pockets. So in every press photo, I'm just
Yeah. So tell me about first of all, were your parents were they in the theater?
No. My dad was not in the theater. My mom was not in the theater. But my mom would love the shows. My mom is a huge theater fan.
Where'd you grow up?
Where did I grow up? I grew up in Northern California, so we
Okay.
would go into San Francisco and see the shows that were coming on tour. And she had playbills, alphabetized in binders. And she was not a stage mom. I mean, that scrapbook of Seussical would beg to differ. But
Did she ever do it as a child? Did you ever ask?
She did one production of Your Good Man Charlie Brown as Lucy, and I've never heard the end of it.
Oh yeah?
But I think she was probably really good. But she just loves the people. She came to see Just in Time, and Alex Timbers, who is the director of it, was walking through the lobby, and she went, "Is that Alex Timbers?" I was like, "Yes, Mom," but also how bizarre that to you it's George Clooney walked in.
Yeah, that's a real theater mom. To even know,
mom.
I don't even know what Alex Timbers looks like. If you're here though, I'd like to say hi. So were you doing, I don't know, talent shows? Were you doing little shows in lower school, middle school?
Yeah, I did elementary school, just the school musicals, Oliver, and then that Seussical was sort of when I was I wanna actually do this, ergo the chop.
Yeah. Did you cry? Did you do a Les Mis as they cut it off? Were you crying?
Just streaming down my face.
I mean, that's a bold.
Also, you have to think a 12-year-old girl, people are kissing, and I'm looking like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're stricter about what you do with your hair now.
Now.
Do people ever? I did a show. Law and Order used to be the thing that actors would do, and God, I wish I was part of those days, because now what you do is this channel called Investigation Discovery. This is the non-union Law and Order, and I was playing a serial killer, and he was balding, so he had deep widow's peaks, and this was a couple years ago before I already had them, and they said, can we cut these widow peaks here? And I was like, I'm getting paid $50 for the week. Absolutely not. But yeah. So when you were at home, were you, did you have siblings?
I have 2 older sisters. They do not sing. They do not like it when I sing.
Yeah, I feel I don't know. I'm trying to figure out honestly the stereotypes of old. I'm the oldest.
I'm the youngest.
The youngest. And Sonny's youngest has a reputation for trying to get attention.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, and that was you? Yeah?
There's no follow-up to that. Yes, it's
So your
true.
sisters were saying, shut up.
They were saying shut up, but the thing is, when you have two older sisters, like, you have to do theater because it's the only outlet to, like, be heard. Because for the most part,
Interesting.
because everybody gets a turn to speak. Like, that's what I loved about theater was, like, I don't have to, like, fight for attention because, like, they'll say their line, then I'll say. I really liked the familiarity and comfort of knowing when I was going to
It's interesting
talk.
because that's why I like stand-up comedy, because I'm the only one who gets to speak. So I understand what you're saying.
It's really soothing, isn't it?
Did your parents ever I think we have a video of you singing as a kid?
Yeah, this was like, because I did this thing called the Young Performers Company, which was like, I don't know how to describe this, like cheer camp, but for musical theater.
Cheer camp is the example you use to make it more relatable to everyone else. You know cheer camp.
You know cheer camp.
So what this is like a little kid? You do
Yes, I lived in like the most beautiful part of Northern California, and I would spend my summers in like a space that looked a lot like this, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
That sounds terrible.
It was, but I loved it.
Yeah.
And I would just like sing with these other 11-year-old to 16-year-old people, and we also did something called the Dickens Fair, where we would like dress in Victorian garb and go sing at the Cow Palace in San Francisco, where it was like a Ren Fair but for Charles Dickens fans.
That is the most niche. It's like a cheer camp, but like a Ren Fair version of it that's specifically for. Is that the real thing?
That's a real thing.
And what would you perform as Charles Dickens?
We perform carols from Charles Dickens' era, but this young performance company was like, we just did that. We would like do gigs at like the local art fair or the Dickens Fair.
Yeah.
Or like the 4th of July thing. Like it was just a chance to sing without having to be in a show. Because there weren't always a ton of shows happening, but this was a way to like sing and get up in front of people.
And what's this video? We have a video of you singing as a kid. Can we get that one up there?
Right after JoJo.
They take over it?
Couldn't take it.
Oh my god! Wow!
No, we're in a road D.
Okay. That's hard. For those of you that are too fucking young, VHS was this thing that parents used to destroy their children's self-confidence by taping over it. Oh my god, that's so upsetting.
It's because it was really getting good.
Well, apparently not, because they picked it right. They said the beginning was better, trust me.
It peaked.
So was that around the Seussical? Because you had the haircut.
That was Seussical, very observant. Seussical was growing out. So that was like, I was riding.
I said, who's that little boy on the screen?
I was riding high off of the success as E. Henningsen, and then thought I Got a Crow was like really gonna up my game, and then my family taped over it.
Oh my god, I loved it. It was so cute. At the beginning, you like were so excited. You started breathing in really early, like, I got a crow. Erika, I got a chance to see you for the first time. Who saw Just in Time? Yeah? Okay. Wow, okay, nothing from you guys? You couldn't get tickets? Can I tell you what happened at the show? So my girlfriend, her sister, is... yeah, you okay?
I'm like slippery. Okay.
I have a lot of experience. And...
That is very impressive. Okay.
Thank you. I can't sing.
Are you holding on?
Yeah, one hand.
Okay.
Yeah, well, why'd you ruin the fucking illusion? My god.
It looks like you're basically levitating. Okay.
So I saw you just in time. So my girlfriend's sister, she's Orthodox, I think is the term today, and she like in a way where there's a thing that men and women aren't supposed to touch. I guess family, married, it's okay, but like and I'm Italian, so there's we're touching too many people, frankly. But I'm just not used. I don't disrespect it. I'm not used to it, and so her sister came to a show once, and I just naturally, I saw her and I ran up and I was like, thank you for coming. I gave her a big hug and everyone around me went, no! And I thought something was wrong, so I held her like closer to me, like, don't worry, I'll protect you, Shoshana. And so but then, you know, I learned, and I was like, okay, when I see her, it doesn't feel natural to me, but I nod, hi, how are you doing? And then we go to fucking Just in Time, and my girlfriend kind of picked the right seat, because Shoshana's a big musical theater fan, where she got to be the one that Jonathan Groff danced with. And the way that she held on to Jonathan Groff, I said, what the fuck is this shit right now? Oh, the Jewish laws don't apply when you have a Broadway credit? Is that how it works? They make an exception for tenors in Leviticus, I guess? So otherwise it was a good show though. But how you're done?
I am done. I ended in October, but watching people hold on to Jonathan, like we always thought that the commercial for the show, obviously it's great to show him, but we always thought the commercial should be, you'd see like these like guys in their mid-50s who came in from New Jersey, and at the very end of the show, everybody's standing up, and you would just see them watching Jonathan and being like, yeah, I could go for that. And I just wanted like a montage of those faces, and then come see Just in Time at Circle in the Square Theater.
Just in time. It's never too late to come out. Now, how do you Circle in the Square? I did a summer program there, so I know it can be a musty, dark basement, soul-crushing place.
Yeah. Did you ever go into that creepy room with the library books?
I did classes in that in that room. I did 7-week program there. I even went to this is a little bit sad, but I don't give a shit. I went to an acting teacher's funeral at the Circle in the Square stage.
Underground?
No, on the main Broadway stage.
Wow.
And yeah, it was I don't know if you've ever been to an acting teacher's funeral. A lot of actors inevitably speak, and it really is a reminder of the importance of writers. Now listen, it was a very moving 5-hour play, but there was a thing. I mean, listen, it's if showbiz funerals, they can be like really incredible, you know, but I think especially when it's a lot of actors, here's what it was. Every actor wanted it to be. They wanted to be the lead. They wanted to be so
They wanted to book the funeral.
Every eulogy would start out with like, I guess we're doing it. And I was like, brother, we were doing it 2 hours ago. You're 12th on the lineup. Just go into it. Say the memory and get out. And it was so long. My girlfriend and I, we got breakfast in the middle of it and came back. And it still was going. And so that's my memories at Circle.
Wow. Do you remember the staircase and all like the inspirational quotes that are on the walls right when you walk in?
I remember the Al Pacino one.
Yes.
But what are the quotes? Do you remember any?
Al Pacino, it's just Al Pacino just saying, it's like a photo of him going like, and underneath it just says, I love to work here. And for the Just in Time Halloween party, somebody went, this wonderful actress Emily Bergel went, she cut a cardboard frame out, wrote, I love to work here, and just walked around the party like Al Pacino the whole night.
Man. So you were one of the stars of Seussical. You're having a good career. Did you ever, when you were a kid, did you wanted to like pursue like, you know, professional?
I feel like because we were in Northern California, we had proximity to, because we had the tours coming through San Francisco, and I really wanted to do something professionally, but you know, there's not a ton of opportunities when you're like a young teen, until my mom, like I said, is a theater fan, not a theater mom, a theater fan. She showed me when I was 13 years old, Jason Robert Brown's blog. Have any of you read Jason Robert Brown's blog?
Yeah, we have some of the older theater kids in the back. So this was, some people like the blogs. It was way out of fashion, but this was the time when Jason Robert Brown, famous composer, he had a blog that felt like it felt like fresh.
Reading.
It was new.
It was fresh. It was new. Like nobody was like doing like just content like this online, where he would just write about making musicals, and he was writing about like the last 5 years, and he was writing about Songs for a New World, and Then he started to write about this new musical he was working on called 13, which was to star 13-year-olds.
Yeah, some 13 fans?
Yeah.
And so that was the goal. They were going to cast like a lot of like newbies. This was going to be...
They had to be between the ages of 12 and 14 to audition. That was like the rule.
And where were you at this line?
I was exactly 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you find out about this from the blog. You auditioned.
I asked my mom if we could drive down to LA to audition at the Mark Taper Forum, and my mom was like, will Jason Robert Brown be there? And I said, probably should, then we're going. She also loves, she's got a thing.
Are they all, yeah, she's horny for theater more than a fan, really. I'm hearing nothing about like women in the theater she loves.
She loves Tom Kitt, yeah, it's to type.
Yeah. So you went to this.
So true.
This is a cattle call.
This was a cattle call of a bunch of teenagers who were theater nerds and wanted to be in Jason Robert Brown's new musical because we heard it was going to be about us. It's about this boy named Evan who moves to a new town in like Ohio and has his bar mitzvah there. And like nobody in Ohio has like ever gone to a bar mitzvah before. That's the plot.
I heard that the guy who played the Cat in the Hat tried to do a cattle call of 13-year-olds too. Okay, so you didn't get this, right? You didn't get it.
I did not get it.
You did not get it. Okay, and you did. Were you heartbroken? Did you really think, or were you like, this is cool that I'm just here?
I thought it was cool that I was just there. So I remember going to the audition and like they had us go in a bunch of rounds. We had to do the worst thing in human history, which is a dance call where you're just going across the floor, which is like,
oh my God.
Do you know this concept? It's
Do I know this concept? I'm the host of Theater Adult. Of course I know the concept.
I do it across
13-year-olds going across the floor. How complicated were you? Grapevine across the floor?
I wish I could say I did a grapevine. I left my body. I blacked out. I have no idea what happened when I went, but I somehow got across the floor.
Yeah.
But we did that, and then we sang, and then they kept a smaller group, and I was in that group, and then they kept a smaller group, and I was not in that group.
Oh.
And so we drove home that night, and that was...
Did you cry?
I didn't, because I was so happy to be there until he wrote something nasty about me on his blog.
Oh my God, okay. Can we pull up the blog? That's weird, because he's just known for being super warm and friendly. Okay, I'll read Jason. A week of auditions. So far, every aspect of casting 13 has come with a phalanx of caveats. Shut the fuck up. Casting the workshop was difficult. Kids in LA don't really sing. They don't have stage experience. No one knows what a workshop is out here, blah, blah, blah. The kids who came in for us in January couldn't even match pitch. Those same kids could read sides with incredible dexterity, even sides they were just looking at for the first time.
So, I should interrupt. The song that I sang for the audition was the classic Good Morning Baltimore.
Back to Jason Robert Brown. 1. I like Good Morning Baltimore. It's a fun song, as you will see. 5 separate girls chose to sing it. The problem with that is those auditions all seem pretty much the same in my mind. When we see a lot of auditions, the song choices become identifiers. You remember her. She's the one who sang Big Bottom. Careful. I like the 13-year-olds who sang When You Got It, Flaunt It. But when a bunch of people sing the exact same song in the exact same cut, it's not a useful identifier anymore. I don't remember him. He was just one of the guys who sang Corner of the Sky. We all knew we were going to hear a lot of Wicked at these auditions, a lot of Alan Menken, a lot of Thoroughly Modern Millie, but I can only write down so many reminders on my audition sheet before things recede irretrievably into my gray matter. I'm not all that visual a person anyway, so I rely a lot on non-visual cues. Song choices are really good and distinctive cues for me, and it's hard on both the auditioner and the auditionee if too many people sing the same thing. Okay. That is so out of pocket. My God, that the 13-year-olds who have heard 8 musicals ever, 5 of them sang Good Morning Baltimore, also coming from the guy who has plagued Audition Room with everyone singing from the last 5 years for the last 20 years, is nuts. But I understand you're younger. How did you feel when you read that?
Then I cried. But again, because I thought it had been such a win, and I was so happy I had just gone and I'd made it through one cut. I was like, I nailed it. And then that came out. And so, because I was like, you know what, I can't leave him with this impression, I asked my mom if I could have my own username to comment on the blog. And you can Google, if you Google my name and type in Jason Robert Brown 13 blog, this is a real live HTML page that still lives in real living color on the interweb. And this is...
I hope you gave him a piece of your mind. Let's see, what did you say? Read it for us.
September 4th, 2006. Shoot! And I thought Baltimore, I abbreviated it, was perfect. Thanks for listening. I loved performing for you. Hope to come back to see you, and this was fun. Possibly sing another song you haven't heard 4 times already. I've got a couple of others up my sleeve. ... What an exhausting week for you. It was amazing for me. You're awesome, Erika.
Well, you know what? I'm not Jason Robert Brown. I love Good Morning Baltimore. Could you fucking sing it for us tonight?
This is healing. Sing with me. Oh, woke up today feeling the way that I always do. Suck it, Jason. Oh, hungry for something that I can't eat. Then I hear that beat, that rhythm of town starts calling me down. It's like a message from high above. Oh, pulling me out to the smiles and the streets that I love. Good morning, Baltimore. There's the flasher who lives next door. Age appropriate. There's the bum on his barroom stool. They wish me luck on my way to school. Good morning, Baltimore. And someday when I take to the floor, the world's gonna wake up and see Baltimore and me. Okay, Douglas, I'm gonna try my best. I know every step, I know every song. I know there's a place where I belong. I see all those party lights shining ahead. So someone invite me before I drop dead.
Or she drops dead.
So, give me a chance, Jason, cause when I start to dance, I'm a movie star. Oh, something inside of me makes me move. Ha, when I hear that groove, my mind tells me no, but my feet tell me go. It's like a drummer inside my heart. Take it out of. So, don't make me wait one more moment for my life to start. Symphony, and I promise Baltimore that someday when I take to the floor, the world's gonna wake up and see. Gonna wake up and see Baltimore and me. Baltimore and me. Trauma healed. Baltimore and me.
Singing Baltimore. Wonderful. I can see after 4 times I'd be tired of it though.
And we cut the second verse too.
Well, okay, so you know, normally I don't like, I try to keep this before people enter their full professional Broadway lives, but I did want to talk about one last thing as we get towards the end. So you ended up, you went to Michigan for college. You went on Broadway. You were in Mean Girls. And then tell me about this initiative or movement or cause, not a lab rat? Because sometimes I like to talk for people who are outside of maybe the Broadway world, just kind of the inner workings and the tougher aspects. And what was Not a Lab Rat?
Not a Lab Rat was a campaign that was started by members of the union, our union, the Equity Union, and it was basically like...
No applause, really?
Wow!
Wow, bunch of...
Tell us how you really feel. But so, for a lot of performers in general, be they young or people who have been doing it for, many decades, a lab is like the first part of a new musicals process. And for the most part, like when I moved here, the first lab I ever did, I was paid like $300. It was a shoestring budget. It was like this big, massive musical. And nobody really was like well compensated for their time. But
how much time are we talking for?
It was like 10 to 6, Monday through Saturday with a day off, which like is the Broadway schedule. That is the schedule that we are used to working on. But for a lab, you are, trying to hold on to your day job because this lab is going to end in a week or 2 weeks. And so you are either working a job at night or you're forgoing a week of work so that this musical can sort of come to fruition. So, like, let alone for the actors, though, I've always felt that the environment that we try to make musicals in with that type of lab format that it was back in like 2000, when I moved to the city in 2014 to 2018, was not positive for anybody. It wasn't positive for the creators, it wasn't positive for the actors. It ended up not being super positive for the producers because they weren't seeing something that actually felt that it had time to like maturate. And so Not a Lab Rat sort of started as a way to demand that our union advocate for these labs, these sort of think tanks for musicals, have better parameters, better timing, better pay. There were like more,
So tell me, how does this come together? So you and other actors said we need to put pressure on the union to fight for this.
Yes, and I had done so many labs, and like it's where, it's what you're doing in between gigs, and it's just not a sustainable way to make a living as an actor, nor is it a sustainable way to make musical theater. So I feel like so many times when actors unionize, people are like, oh, it's the actors, but I definitely felt that way. I felt undervalued as an actor, but I felt more that like we're never going to get the good musicals if this is the way we're trying to make them come to fruition.
Yeah.
And so that was sort of the platform that we ran on was it's in everybody's best interest to change this beginning part of the system, because if where we start is indicative of where we end up, the way we were starting with those labs and the way they were running, I mean, everything was going to crash and burn eventually.
Yeah, and so the union, so you're basically, are you presenting a list of demands or requests to the union and asking them to set up a new, so if anyone wants to do a lab through Equity Performers, they have to do a higher rate.
Correct.
And how did you, it was a success?
It was a success. Yeah. I mean, it was like we took a couple steps forward, which is great. And that's,
What did you get?
Well, now, I mean, I've never done a lab that was like everything is within a pay raise that is more equitable to what the actor's time is.
Okay.
For the most part, there's a limit to the amount of hours you can be asked to work. Mm-hmm. A lot of times things are tiered now, and so if you are doing a lab that is a tier 1 or tier 2 or tier 3, your pay, your hours are reflective of that.
Yeah.
And you know that going in, whereas before it was just kind of like this blanket statement of, it's a lab, which meant a variety of things, and there was no way to say, hey, I've been here from 10 to 6 for 2 weeks every day. And we're staging it, we're up on our feet, and we're off book. Like, why am I not being compensated like I'm putting up a whole musical? Well, because it's a lab, and everything fell under this one big umbrella. But now, when I go in for a tier 1 lab, I'm like, all right, I know I'm gonna get paid, I know how many hours, I know I'm gonna be off book, I know I'm gonna be asked to dance, potentially move, but it's okay because what I am being asked to do with my time and with my paycheck is reflective of the work. Whereas before it was just genericness.
That's wonderful. Now, on that note, what right now with Broadway or Equity or making new musical theater do you think does need some improvement still?
Well, I have to shout out, I'm a part of this animated show called Has Been Hotel, which is like, and And I've also just seen the success of things like K-pop Demon Hunters. Like I've just seen like people are craving music. Like people want music in their content. Like we're sold. It's what day is it? It's like a Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday before the holidays, and we were sold out at Green 42. Like people want music, and
some of them wanted more stand-up, I'm sure. But I'm still grateful that you came.
thank you for listening to Susical. But I think there's a way to harness, like, I just see it with like these young fans of Has-Been and K-pop Demon Hunters where I go like, clearly people want this, and the thing that is preventing things, obviously, and I feel like a broken record, is a ticket price. And I know that the reason theater can't be mass produced, like it can't be mass produced the way that something that is streaming on Amazon is. So I understand those barriers, but I think there are ways, and we saw it with things like John Proctor's The Villain. We saw things where people were trying to tap into that specific age range where going to the theater was an event. Like in London, going to the theater is an event, and you want to be a part of it. And so you're paying for the community experience, which is like something that we also saw it with, we're seeing it with like Oh Mary, the way people are creating the show before you even stepped into the theater. That's what makes like younger generations want to go, because they want to feel like I'm a part of why that's up there. The reason Has-Been's been successful is because people watched the pilot on YouTube and are like, it exists now? I made that happen. So I just think like the way we do press for shows, the way that we engage the audience happens way before it opens on Broadway. You can reach people now because we're all attached to these things with the story before they're even there. And I think that ensures that before reviewers and critics fucking get to it and put their claws in it, it doesn't matter. You've already amassed your fan base. So that, I mean, I don't work for one of those companies, but I would love somebody to figure out how to do that. And we saw it. Like we saw it with like Titanic and now where is Titanic? On Broadway. And everybody's gonna go and spend that money because they felt like they were a part of it, because they really made.
You fucking hear that? Everybody's gonna go, yeah?
Everybody's gonna
It's a
go.
big fucking theater, all right? So buy those tickets. Well, thank you. That was nice. That was a nice positive note. You know. Sometimes I in a way, sometimes I don't know if I'm cheating. I kind of built this whole show so that maybe at the end, perhaps I could sing.
Sorry, excuse me, sorry.
Where are you going, Douglas?
What? I'm heading out.
Look, I was just about to sing. It's the last.
Whoa, hey! Here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few.
Hey, old friend, are you okay? Old friend, what do you say? Old friend, are we or are we unique? Time goes by, everything else keeps changing. You and I, we can continue next week. Most friends fade or they don't make the grade. New ones are quickly made. Some of them they'll do. But us, old friend, what's to discuss, old friend? Here's to us, who's like us?
Damn few. So, old friend, fill me in slow. Old friend, start with hello. Old friend, I want the when, where, and how. Old friends do tend to become old habit. Never knew how much I missed you till now. Most friends fade or they don't make the grade. New ones are quickly made. Some of them were something too. On us, old friends, what's to discuss, old friends?
Tell you something. Good friends point out your lies, whereas old friends live and let live.
Good friends like and advise, whereas old friends love and forgive.
And old friends let you go your own way. if you're wrong.
When you're wrong.
Right or wrong, the point is old friends shouldn't care when you're wrong.
Should, but not for too long.
What's too long?
If you're wrong.
When you're
The
wrong.
thing is, old friends do leave their brands on you, but old friends shouldn't compete.
Old friends don't make demands on you.
Should make demands on you.
Well, don't make demands you can't meet.
Well, what's the point of demands you can meet?
Well, there's a time for demands, whether you make them or not.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, Gianmarco. I know you don't have the time. Oh, I know. You don't. Hey, old friends, how do we stay? Old friends, good to say. Old friends, how an old friendship survives. One day, chums having a laugh a minute. Next day comes and they're a part of your lives. New friends pour through the revolving door. Maybe there's one that's more. If you find one, that'll do. But us old friends, what's to discuss? Old friends, here's to us. Who's like us?
Two old friends,
Fewer won't do. Old friends, gotta have two old friends helping you balance along.
One upbraids you for your faults and fancies.
one persuades you.
That the other one's wrong. Most friends fade or they don't make the grade. New ones are quickly made perfect as long as they're new. But us old friends, what's to discuss? Old friends, here's to us. Who's like us? Damn few.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was good, huh? Adam Pulver on the keys, special guest Erika Henningsen, all the performers who performed tonight. My name is Gianmarco Soresi. Thank you for coming to the theater, and I'll come to another one soon.